What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So I'm seeing an article that's going around, or a couple of articles that are talking about the fact that we can burn off 100 trillion coins per year of Shiba Inu. And I think that number might not be the most accurate thing out there. However, it will be great to be able to burn anything. So don't think that this is like a FUD video or a negative video. I just want to make things more realistic and understand what the projections could be, and that, they're not really going to be as high as people think, right? So I can build something, which I can do in another video if you guys want me to. I can definitely build something out to show you what could be burned at these levels, and why I'm seeing it at not really at that 100 trillion mark. But uh, anyways, we're going to talk about this in this video. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. If you guys want to follow me on Twitter, at Perry8K, you can follow me there. I also have a burn channel to where I burn off the revenue from the whole YouTube channel. It's called Let It Burn. 13,000 subscribers. We have over 300 members, and we're looking to just burn off as much as we possibly can with that channel. So all you have to do is watch. You don't have to contribute any money, and we could just burn off coins as you watch the videos. But let's talk about Shiba Inu, because there's a lot of hype around the burn portal, and there's articles like this, where they say that 111 trillion coins could be removed from circulation each year. Now, that was interesting to me when I first saw this, because I don't like to type out a bunch of things and be like kind of a keyboard warrior, and have a huge paragraph of everything, and just comment after comment after comment. I'd rather just verbally talk to you guys and tell you what I'm feeling. So this makes it easier. But this is the article that I'm referring to. So Shiba Inu burn portal to remove 111 trillion coins out of circulation each year. That's not necessarily true, not just the burn portal. It's going to be overall burn methods that will remove Shiba Inu per year. So you'll have, the burn portal, you'll have Shibarium, you'll have the Shiboshis, you'll have the land, right? It's basically the ecosystem that's going to burn off trillions of coin per year. Hopefully that's the case. But let's go into this article. So Shiba Inu's upcoming burn portal has been a hot topic with the community for months. Investors urge the devs to massively burn tokens, and the team announced early this year that they will be building a platform within the ecosystem that will consistently burn SHIB. The built-in burn portal will have its own mechanism to remove coins out of circulation. However, the release date of the much awaited SHIB burn portal is not made public. So understand that this is definitely different than what we're actually seeing. The burn portal is supposed to be more or less independently burned, not something that's actually going to be a mechanism. I consider a difference between a mechanism and a method. A method is something that's you're basically taking your own money in order to burn off SHIB. Majority of the money is going towards something else, right? And you're burning off, a little bit of SHIB with it, right? So it makes no sense for you to just have a method. It makes sense for you to have a mechanism to where a normal use case, you buying SHIB burns off Shiba Inu. Purchasing land burns off Shiba Inu. You purchasing Shiboshis burns off Shiba Inu, right? Renaming, the plots of land. Yes, you can consider that a use case if that's a normal thing for you to rename your land, to rename your NFTs. That's always great to be able to have, but I think of them as two differences. But as you go through this article, there's a main piece here. So Shib Queenie is the one that came up with all of the hypothetical information, all of the speculation behind it. And this was the tweet, looking at hypothetical burn potentials. Now I brought this up, and this is her actual tweet, where she broke everything down. And I think there are some flaws as we start to look into this, because it's basically saying that we're going to be able to, one, rename all of the Shiboshis, rename all of the land, use all of the volume towards 1%, all of that. And that's not necessarily true. And also, it's assuming that we have a 1% transaction rate, which we don't know if we actually have a 1% transaction rate. So looking at this first section, you have the Shiboshis, where basically it was $100 to rename the NFTs, and you still have that going as people do, buy the NFTs, they can rename it and they have to pay $100 in order to do that. But you didn't see 100% of the people do that. I don't really know exactly what the numbers were, but it was not even close to 100%. The same thing you would see with the lands. They have the calculation going to 96,288 renamable lands, but you're not going to see all of the lands get renamed and people are going to pay that extra $100 to do that. They're just going to probably sit on it and not rename it. So this 365 or 356 billion might be a little bit less. We might see that somewhere around 100, maybe 200 billion. Still a good level, still being able to burn off hundreds of billions. I would definitely take that. But where we start to look at a lot of the speculation is here. Shiba Swap, I can't speak, Shiba Swap 2.0, 1%. It's assuming that we have that 1% transactional burn. Now, this is on all volume. You got to understand that all volume doesn't flow through Shiba Swap. All volume flows through multiple places. So Shiba Swap gets just about $2 to $3 million worth of volume per day, right? So if you're looking at per month seeing 10 billion worth of volume that's going through Shiba Swap, which I don't see that, because if we're looking at 2 to 3 million that's going through it now, we're really only looking at like looking at a little bit, right? You're looking at basically what, I can't do math at this point. If you have 1 million, then it's just 30, or you have 60, maybe 70, maybe even up to 90. Let's say it's $100 million dollars that you end up burning off. And that's great. $100 million is perfect, but that's not the level that's stated on this spreadsheet or on this Word document, I guess. So, two things of speculation. You understand that the volume is going to be a lot lower, and you understand the transactional burn is going to be a lot lower. So, we don't know if it's going to be a lot lower. It could be higher. And we don't know if we're going to even have one at all. That's the issue, is that the burn portal is an independently burned, token. So basically, I'm going out and burning Shiba Inu myself, taking my $100 and burning Shiba Inu versus buying Shiba Inu and burning off a portion of it. That's not the case. That's not how it works. So, and then they also have the 1% that's flowing through Shibarium, right? And this is basically to say, are we going to have all of that volume in the same method flow through Shibarium, and are we going to have a 1% transaction burn? We don't know this. This is all speculation. This is, assumptions that we're going to be able to burn off 1% of the daily volume. It may be to a point to where we can't burn off anything, within, Shiba Swap. That's what we don't know. And this is really just throwing a bunch of hypotheticals at you. And yes, if everything came true here, we would be able to burn off 111 trillion. However, there's no way that you can have 10 billion per month in volume, because $10 billion per month in volume is because all of it comes from other areas, right? Majority of the volume is coming from Binance. Then the volume comes from Coinbase. And if there's not something in the contract that basically says that 1% of each sell and buy is going towards this, you're not going to have that. So it's only through the Shiba Swap volume. We have to get that, clear. That's why I don't believe that this is true. I would love if it is true. Whatever they do burn, I will support. I'm for it burning. I just don't want to get everybody's hopes up and say that we're burning off 100 trillion uh, per year, and we can't even get to a level of burning off 1 trillion in that year. So let's just make sure everybody's expectations are kind of dialed back a little bit and not to the level of 100 trillion per year, because when people start hearing that, they're like, well, what happened? And then they start losing hope in where this can go. So we need to take a step back, and that's really my analysis, my breakdown. I can do a full breakdown on what we can actually burn with these assumptions, and then also without these assumptions. I can always do that, but this kind of rubbed me the wrong way the first time that I saw it. And I think that we're kind of looking at this differently than how we should be looking at it. But anyways, make sure you guys hit that like button. Let me know what you think down below. Am I right by saying this is $10 billion worth of volume flowing through Shiba Swap? Because if you go over to CoinMarketCap, You're not seeing that at all. But you let me know if you agree with what is said here. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you check out some of those links down below. It does help out the channel quite a bit. I'm going to get out of here, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.